good evening, good evening, and happy Mother's Day. Happy Sunday to you all, and happy Mother's Day to all the biological moms, bonus moms, god moms, auntie moms, and all the ladies who step in and fill in on behalf of the children and people who need a mother in their life, all the people who needed someone to love on them and to pour into them. So I just want to say Happy Mother's Day. I think I was about to say Happy New Year. Clearly it's late and it's past my bedtime, but I just wanted to hop on here real quick. I left a message earlier and there was no sound. So I'm trying this again. So I just wanted to hop on again and just thank all the women who take the time out to love on someone's kid. All the people who stand in the gaps when mom is not available. Thank you and happy Mother's Day to you. And so what I really want to just hop on here to remind you all tonight is to remember to take care of yourself. Because if we don't take care of ourselves, then we are not going to be able to be the epic moms that we truly are. We're not going to be able to be the amazing women that we're created to be. And so I just wanted to really just hop on here and remind you to take care of yourself, to love yourself enough to focus on yourself. So if you've read my book, Before the Sun Rises, you will know the importance of just giving yourself some love, focusing on yourself, taking care of your health, your wellness, your mental space. Like there are so many things that you have to take care of. And a lot of times we as women, we push things back. We push ourselves to the side so that we can take care of everyone else. A couple prime examples. Two of the most important women in my life, my grandmother and my mother. They both sacrificed so much, and you will see how it played out in their lives. For instance, my grandmother took care of everybody. Your mom and I were just talking about it. She took care of everybody. She focused on everybody, but she did not focus on herself. And we believe that is why she passed away at the young age of 65 years old. She has so much more life to live. She has so much more to give. But because she focused on everyone else, her heart was so big that she took care of everyone else and not herself. And unfortunately, that is what ended her life. Not taking care of herself when she needed to. And by the time she stepped up to do the things that needed to be done, we all believe that it was probably a little too late. And then my mom, on the other hand, my mom is still here, praise the Lord. And my mom is actually here. She's in Tampa right now with me and my husband and my kids. And this was the greatest Mother's Day ever to have my mom here with me. My mom is like the epitome of the ultimate sacrifice. You know, in life, we go to school, we graduate, we go to college. My mom had me at a very young age. She could have given up her life forever, but she chose to keep pushing forward, to keep giving it all. And then when I got older, I got accepted at the age of 12, 11 or 12, into the Young Scholars Program. While that was all absolutely amazing, and I love the Ohio State University, OH, can I get an IO? All right. My mom had to follow one very important rule. I had to be a first generation college student in order to receive this full ride, this full free scholarship to the Ohio State University. And there was no way my mom was going to allow that to pass up. So she put her own education on hold so that I can get through the door at Ohio State. And once I went to school, my mom started working on her education again. Now, don't get me wrong. My mom was doing a doggone thing. She was a phlebotomist, a medical receptionist. My mom had all the titles, and now she's a bomb nurse. She's been the bomb nurse for like 10 years now. But she did that so that I could have a chance, so that I could have an opportunity at greatness. She sacrificed her whole education and her youth so that I can be great. And so for that, thank you, Mom. And so I put that in my book too. So here's the book, Before the Sun Rises. You see it on the screen there. So you can get that book on Amazon. It's only $10. I decided to lower the price while we were going through the pandemic just to make sure that I'm helping people out. But you should definitely read the book. It talks about how we need to set a schedule, how we need to focus on this. We need to have our mental health right. We need to have our physical health right. We need to have our relationships right. But there are so many things that are not right. And we're not focusing on ourselves, we're focusing on everyone else. And so in my book, I do walk through how you should make plans, make yourself a priority, figure out who you are first before you figure out all your hats that you're wearing. Because underneath all of those hats, the person wearing the hats needs to be okay. The person wearing the hats needs to be strong enough to carry and handle all of the things that everyone else is bringing. And so I want to encourage you, sis. I want to encourage you to take a step back, look at your life and see, am I prioritizing me? Am I prioritizing me? I'm looking at who's on here right now. Kiawana, when you look at your life, do you say, I'm prioritizing me? Because that's what you should be doing. Yes, we're moms. Yes, we have kids. But if you are not well, if you are not whole, then you can't be everything that everyone needs from you. And I just strongly believe that we have to learn how to really start prioritizing ourselves. It's not selfish. It's not selfish to put yourself first. For me, and you'll read all about my schedule in this book, but for me, I wake up and before I talk to anyone, before I do anything, I get in my word, I spend some time in prayer. I allow God to help me get my day right, okay? Good evening, Thalia. I allow the Lord and I to get everything leveled off. I need a strong foundation for my day. And then the next thing I do is I begin to plan out my day, plan out my week, and make sure that my plans for the month are good and that I'm on track. And therefore, I sit down with some focused time, working on my business, working in my calendar, making sure that the things that are important to Jaquela is getting taken care of. At that point, my kids begin to wake up. I start breakfast and all that good stuff that your kids want you to do. And some days I'm like super mom and we're making pancakes. And other days I know that I don't have all of that on the inside of me. And if I'm going to be a good mom, I'm going to warm up some waffles or make some toast or something with some jelly on it. And I'm going to be okay with that. And that's what you all have to start doing is learning when to be okay with everything. Okay? It's not a crime for you to want to take care of you. It is not a crime for you to step back and say, you know what, my health is not where it needs to be. I can't do A, B, C, and D for you, and you anymore until I figure out how to take care of me. And if you are spending time in prayer and talking to the Lord will tell you, hey, you need to take a step back. You need to quit being a yes man or a yes woman. You need to quit saying yes all the time to the wrong things and focus on you. Because if our health cannot keep up with our purpose, if our health cannot keep up with our assignment that the Lord has given us, then we are not even doing what we should be doing right now. We're not even on the right path if our health is not keeping up with our passion and our purpose and our assignment. When the word says to go out into all the corners of the earth and share the good news, but you can't even walk to your corner because your health can't keep up with your passion, your purpose, or your assignment, then we got something to talk about and we got work to do. Okay? And so I just want y'all to figure out, you know, I'm very passionate about health and wellness and mental space being right. I'm very passionate about it because I see how it's helping my family. I see how it's improving my life and the life of those around me. I see how when women come to me and tell me, girl, I read your book and I start working on a schedule based off of what you told me, it blesses me. When people tell me that they hadn't known who they truly were for so many years, and then they read my book and they realized they did have an identity crisis, and they did have to take a step back and figure out who they were before they could be everything else for everyone else. Oh my gosh, it just blesses me to hear the testimonies of the people who have read my book and it's helped. And y'all, I don't really have time for like all the fluff and all the extra stuff. Like writing this book, I had to make time to get the important stuff out there. I have 3 children and a husband. Y'all understand what I'm saying? You gotta get in and get out. So anyway, I got in, I wrote what was important, and I gave it to y'all. And it's like 100 pages. And honestly, if you go through and see like all the pages I skipped between chapters, it's probably like 90 pages. Y'all need to get the book. Go on Amazon, type in Before the Sun Rises. Make sure you put SON because we want to hit it from every angle, and we are definitely talking about the SON, okay? I can't even begin to talk about anything without giving honor and glory and praise to my God. Without him, there would be no book. Without him, there would be no me. Without him, there would be no testimony for me to share with people about the life that I lived and how I was able to overcome certain things. But anyway, enough about me. I hope you all had an amazing Mother's Day. I hope your men in your life treated you beautifully today, made you feel welcome. I'm welcome. Oh my gosh. Well, welcome in your own house. I don't know. Appreciated. Just that they lifted you up and gave you some love and honored you today. And if they didn't, I want you to know that I honor you women for your hard work, your sacrifice, your dedication. You ladies are amazing. You do so much more than anyone could ever imagine. And for that, I honor you. And I just pray that God will bless you with so many things that you couldn't even imagine. I pray that the blessings of heaven will just fall on you and you will see the fruits of all of your labor in numerous ways, not just, your kids. Your kids are amazing, don't get me wrong, but it's nice to see the fruit of your labor pay off in different ways. And so I pray that you will experience that the good things that God has for you will manifest in your life and that you will begin to just walk with your head held high, focus on you, put you first, and know exactly who you are and don't feel bad about prioritizing you before anyone else. All right, I love y'all. I hope you had an amazing Mother's Day. Let me know how your Mother's Day was. Peace out.